Good evening. Coming up tonight, a fire in a local restaurant, an update on USC basketball, and a fantastic achievement by our very own Carolina band. All that and more tonight on Student News at 7.
Live from the Kennedy Greenhouse Studio.
This is Student News at 7.
Good evening, Carolina. I'm Gabrielle Cassini.
And I'm Lily Kate Snyder, here to give you the latest in news.
A local restaurant is now facing severe property damage after a heating device sparked a fire. This past Saturday morning, fire crews responded to a call made from Hibachi Express on North Beltline Boulevard and Forest Acres, arriving to find heavy flames and smoke. Investigators determined the cause was a heating device placed on the floor, an issue officials say becomes more common during the Midland's cold bursts. No injuries were reported, but no reopening for the restaurant has been announced.
South Carolina is currently experiencing the largest measles outbreak in the United States since the disease was declared eliminated in the year 2000. State health officials report more than 840 confirmed cases with 600 diagnoses just this year. The upstate remains at the center of the outbreak, with officials saying low vaccination rates allowed for the highly contagious virus to spread quickly. However, the disease is not limited to one region. A person diagnosed with measles visited the South Carolina State Museum in Columbia, possibly exposing others in the area. 2/3 of these reported cases are among unvaccinated children, prompting concerns not only for South Carolina, but for the rest of the nation. The CDC is assisting South Carolina's efforts to control the disease by providing $1.4 million in requested aid. The United States is currently at risk of losing its measles elimination status due to this outbreak, and a decision will be made when the Pan American Health Board meets later in April.
A new South Carolina liquor law aimed at lowering insurance costs for local restaurants is seeing some pushback. The law offers bars and restaurants a break on their premium, but only if they follow strict new rules. To qualify for the lower rates, businesses must choose at least one of the 4 options. Stop selling alcohol at midnight, ensure all employees complete server training within 60 days, keep alcohol sales under 40% of total revenue, or use a digital forensic ID system from midnight to 4 a.m. But here's the catch. Unlike other state-mandated certifications, this training is not funded by the state, leaving servers and managers paying the bill out of pocket to keep their jobs. SGTV will keep you updated as the story develops and the impact on local workers becomes clear.
A new development has been proposed in 5 Points, and it could soon change the look of the beloved area. City leaders are currently reviewing a proposal for an 8-story hotel and parking garage planned to go on the corner of Saluda Avenue and Blossom Street. The project would include a hotel on the top floors with parking and commercial space below. Developers say the additional parking could help reduce street crowding and improve access for visitors, all while making it easier for customers to support local businesses. However, some residents argue that the size and height of the proposed building may not fit with the scale of the space and could cause even more traffic. The proposal is still under review and no construction timeline has been announced.
Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow Monday morning, calling for 6 more weeks of winter. This marked the 139th year of the Groundhog Day tradition, and while science has not proved Phil is correct, many Americans still look forward to his prediction each year. Honestly, I was really hoping for spring.
I can't do it anymore.
I can't either.
I'm begging.
The coats need to go away.
I'm gone. I don't have beanies or gloves down here in sunny Columbia. I was not expecting it. Did you know it was like 30 degrees in Florida.
Are you serious?
This year?
That is
I
surprising.
can't handle it anymore.
Crazy.
Coming up after the break, the latest in sports.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dorian Pinkston. And I'm Carson, Batten, here to bring you the latest in sports. The Gamecocks women's basketball team added an impressive away game victory to their resume over the Auburn Tigers this past Thursday. The Gamecocks were on fire out of the gate, putting up 14 points in the first 5 minutes of the game. The Tigers began to fight back in the second quarter and scored 6 points, while their defense slowed down the Gamecocks' offense. Number 8 Joyce Edwards led the game for South Carolina with 20 points, making 9 of her 14 shots, accompanied by 5 rebounds. Number 5 Tessa Johnson was not far behind with 13 points. While the Tigers put up a fair fight, it was not enough to beat South Carolina. With just minutes to go in the fourth quarter, South Carolina's new recruit, number 31 Alicia Turnabes, made a beautiful shot from just below the free throw line, followed by a three-pointer from number 24 Ayla McDowell. In the end, the Gamecocks came out on top with a final score of 81-51, and the team also bested Texas A&M on Monday night, 71-56. USC will be back tomorrow to face the Mississippi State Bulldogs at 6:30 in Colonial Life Arena.
Sticking with basketball, the snowy weather on Saturday did nothing to help the men's basketball team, who lost to the LSU Tigers at home 92-87. This marks the Gamecocks' third loss in a row. LSU outscored the Gamecocks 14-9 in overtime and went 21 of 25 from the free throw line. Redshirt senior Michi Johnson led the Gamecocks in scoring, finishing with 21 points, but it wasn't enough to secure the win. LSU took control in overtime, ultimately ending up on top and closing out the game with a literal slam dunk. South Carolina hoped to put an end to their losing streak as they travel to Texas on Tuesday to match up against the Texas Longhorns at 7 p.m.
This year, South Carolina professor Susan O'Malley has been named one of the top 125 influential sports business figures of the past quarter century by Sports Business Journal. O'Malley teaches in the university's Department of Sports and Entertainment Management, but before that, she served as Director of Advertising for the Washington Bullets, now known as the Wizards. A couple of years later, she was named president of the entire Washington sports franchise, but eventually she traded the court for the classroom. For the past 9 years, the University of South Carolina has been fortunate enough to receive O'Malley's teaching, which reflects on years of professionalism in the world of basketball. She continues to inspire incoming students in a way that only she can, according to the department's dean, Mike Sagas.
South Carolina track and field closed out a strong weekend at the 2-day Razorback Invitational in Fayetteville, Arkansas. For the men's squad, junior distance runner Joa Kachina set a new personal best, clocking in at 3 minutes and 53 seconds to finish 5th overall. That time pushed him into 2nd all-time in program history behind fellow Moroccan Anas Asai. Josiah Rice advanced to the finals after improving his 400-meter personal best time. Crossing the line in 46 seconds, Rice finished 7th overall amongst the stacked competition. The Garnet and Black women's team competed in 8 events Saturday and recorded the 3rd fastest indoor 4x400-meter relay in program history. The relay team finished 3rd overall in the field, earning themselves a new season best time and ranking 3rd in the NCAA this season. South Carolina will host the Carolina Classic next weekend, a 2-day event starting February 6th at the Carolina Indoor Track and Field facility.
Coming up after the break, the latest in entertainment.
Welcome back, Carolina. I'm Mary Smithnosky.
And I'm Zoey Pippin. Now it's time for an update on the exciting news of events at USC.
The USC band rocked Williams-Brice Stadium this past fall, loud enough that even some of rock's greatest were intrigued. Metallica chose the Gamecock Band as the grand prize winner for their 3rd annual For Whom the Band Tolls competition. The band's performance was recorded at halftime during the October 18, 2025 football game against Oklahoma. Along with winning the award, the USC band will also receive $50,000 worth of equipment and the opportunity to record both a Metallica song and the Campus Clash theme song for the newest edition of the EA Sports college football game. Carolina band director says stay tuned to find out which Metallica song the band will record. Both recordings will be available to stream on Spotify.
If you're looking to build a new skill on your own, you have a great opportunity. Gamecock Entertainment's Thursday After Dark is bringing creativity to Russell House this Thursday night with a guided paint class led by local artist Summer Doodles. Summer started painting in high school to fund mission trips, and now she travels around teaching paint classes in communities across the country. The class will be held in the Russell House Ballroom from 7 to 10 p.m. and is free to all students with a valid Carolina card. The class will be a guided lesson, so no
prior paint experience is required. The students of all talents are welcome to join in on the fun.
If you're looking to score more than just a win for your team this Super Bowl weekend, you could score a new furry friend in the local Dog Bowl Adoption Special. Columbia Animal Services has announced to waive the adoption fee for all dogs February 6th and 7th. According to their social media, all pets come spayed or neutered, microchipped, and up to date on basic vaccines at the time of adoption. CAS says the Dog Bowl has 0 commercials, 0 penalties, just your very own MVP to bring home the win. Columbia Animal Services is open Monday through Friday from noon to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
While these furry friends are taking the stage this weekend, national stars shined last weekend at the Grammys. Music and fashion took center stage last Sunday at the 68th Annual Grammy Awards. Held at the Crypto Arena in Los Angeles, California, stars walked the red carpet in everything from glittery Valentino suits to dramatic Chanel ball gowns. Performers for the night included Sabrina Carpenter, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars, and Justin Bieber. Billie Eilish's Wildflower won Song of the Year, and Kendrick Lamar, along with SZA, won Record of the Year for Luther. Best New Artist was Olivia Dean, and Album of the Year went to Bad Bunny's Debí Triar Más Fotos. The Grammy winner for Best Small Ensemble Performance might even be someone you know. USC professor Michael Harley and his ensemble, Alarm Will Sound, won for their performance of Land of Winter, composed by Dennehy. Harley calls this honor the high point of the ensemble's 25 years together. And on the topic of music, last month, January 30th, was a big day for the music scene, with multiple artists releasing new music at midnight. Noah Kahan released his song, The Great Divide. This song is the title track for his new album coming out later this year. Don Toliver also released his new album, Octane. The album features 18 tracks and is currently sitting at the #1 album slot on Apple Music in 34 countries, including the US. 4 of country music's biggest names, Morgan Wallen, Hardy, Eric Church, and Tim McGraw, collaborated to release their new single telling the story of a multi-generational family struggling to save their land. The long-awaited song MacArthur is performing exceptionally well, with some critics calling it a generational gut punch. Nothing about the song being included in further albums is confirmed, but Hardy has hinted that the song may be more than just a single. That's all your entertainment news for tonight. After the break, we'll return to finish up tonight's news. Stay with us.
That wraps up tonight's edition of Student News at 7. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, X, and Facebook at SGTV at USC. To keep up with all of our content, be sure to also visit us online at sgtv@usc.com. For SGTV, I'm Gabrielle Cassini. From all of us here at SGTV, have a great night, Carolina, forever to be.